Hey everyone, I'm Jillian Leff.
And I'm Patrick McDonald, and welcome to Fast Forward Rewind.
The show that fast forwards you into your new life here at Emerson and rewinds to recap the events of the day. On today's show, we're checking in with Irina Zofchek as she takes us on a tour of one of the college's radio stations, WECB.
And later we'll be checking in with Kelsey Osborne as she talks about how to stay sane with your busy Emerson schedule.
Yesterday, the multicultural meet and greet was held in the multi-purpose room of the Max Muchnick Campus Center. For those of you who aren't familiar with that location yet, it's just piano row.
Right. At this meet and greet, student leaders on campus spoke about their multicultural experiences here at Emerson.
Exactly, and they also spoke about how there's a ton of multicultural organizations available for students of all backgrounds. Groups like Asia, Ebony, Amigos, ASL Emerson, and Eagle.
There's so many. Yesterday was also the first night of the orientation events and with the Welcome to Emerson show. It was held last night at the Cutler Majestic Theater at 8 p.m.
And Darian Harvin did cover the event, although I am friends with her. She'd probably want to be on stage instead, but she did do a good job, so let's check that out.
Hey guys, it's Darian Harvin. I'm standing behind the stage of the Cutler Majestic Theater, waiting for one of the most anticipated events during orientation, the intro show.
So can you just explain it to me what the intro show means?
The intro show is really the way that we show off Emerson and get these students ready, but it's also a way for core staff, the orientation leaders, to just show the new students that we like to have fun too. We dance on that stage, we look silly and crazy, but we have a great time and the new students absolutely love it.
The hair, the makeup, the outrageous outfits. Welcome to Intro Show. What was your reaction from that amazing intro show?
Just going in there and seeing that show and seeing like how much energy there was and all this excitement really made me feel it too.
I was amazed. Just all the dancing, all the kind of talent, all the kind of everything, you know, everyone was doing everything. It was amazing.
Even seeing all the OLs all week so far, what has it even influenced and encouraged you to do?
It kind of makes me want to be an OL actually, like just seeing all that excitement and all that energy and fun and everything. I just kind of would want to do that and give it to the other freshmen next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, OL. The intro show is done, and another class has been welcomed into Emerson. Make sure you tune into tomorrow's show, where we will be at Hooray and the Date Doctor. For Fast Forward Rewind, I am Darian Harvin.
All right, now Pat, I didn't actually get to go to the show, but I did see all the freshmen leaving. I saw the orientation leaders leaving. It was like a trail of glitter on Boylston Street.
It was insane. I was there. Everyone was dressed up. Everyone looked beautiful. But you know what my favorite part was?
What was it?
George Noonan.
George Noonan.
Security officer George Noonan. He's my favorite. I love him. I love his accent. He's really a good guy at Emerson College. I think he's the mascot for me.
He is. He's wonderful.
Yeah, but I heard that there's a video that they don't show anymore
I
that
know.
I would love to have seen.
Well, for all of the upperclassmen out there, you know what video I'm talking about. City Smats. You know what I'm saying?
City Smats.
And basically one of the most famous lines was, "The ATM, quite possibly the best invention ever." So if you can just, I think you can realize why they don't play it anymore.
Right,
But
City
still,
Smats, yeah. I mean,
all in
I think you need to get welcome to Emerson, you know, with happiness, but you also need to hear the thick Boston accent that you're going to hear for the next 4 years.
It's perfect. It's
so
a great
good.
way to kind of tie everybody together.
Right.
It's awesome because this is really the first time that the freshmen are with their entire class until graduation.
In the Cutler, of all places.
I know,
You're
right?
in a 200-year-old opera house.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. But all week, we have been taking a look at some of the most dedicated orientation leaders Emerson has.
And that's why we talked to one veteran orientation leader, Rachel Braylow. You saw her up front and center in the Broadway piece of the dance. She's
Glittery vest. Yeah.
Exactly. She's a wonderful person, and she's so experienced at being an orientation leader. So let's take a look.
Let's check it out.
My name is Rachel Braylow, and I'm going to be a senior. Right as I moved in to Emerson, my freshman year, I was like, these guys are super duper fun and have a lot of energy and they like to dance. So I'm going to do it. You get to meet so many new students because we moved in over 350 people at least this year. And we get to wear headsets and it's super official, but it's also really fun and silly. And we get to dance our butts off in cool orange vests. It's a really cool thing. I just have a lot of love for the program, and I mean, I think all of the orientation leaders do, because you can't dedicate this much time to something if you don't really have a lot of love for it. I mean, everyone brings that in their own special way, but I hope that I can give that love to other people back at Emerson to continue the tradition of orientation leaders to be really special.
Oh, and just a reminder, that awesome dance they did yesterday is on our website, emersonchannel.org/orientation. So go on, check that out.
Exactly.
But tomorrow's show, we'll be checking in with another OL, Melanie Francis, to see how her orientation week is coming together.
Right now, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we'll recap some events from the day and also check in with our Emerson campus tour guide, Irina Zovchek, as she takes us on a tour of Emerson's radio station, WECB. Maybe not one and only.
Hey guys, welcome back to Fast Forward Rewind. So as you may know, there are a ton of events planned for all you new students throughout the week.
And just a little earlier today, our college president, Jacqueline Liebergott, officially introduced all the new students to Emerson College.
The event took place at 10 a.m. at the Cutler Majestic Theater located at 219 Tremont Street.
Along with welcoming the new students to the college, President Liebergott also told them what they could expect from their education here at Emerson.
I remember that speech very well. She is awesome.
You know what? Actually, President Liebergott has done tons of things to help improve the school. Actually, before I came here, there used to be another dorm over on Beacon Street. They used to shuttle students back and forth, and she has done a great job on trying to centralize the campus to downtown theater district area and also improving the area so much and making it so much safer.
Exactly. Our campus is now pretty much sidewalk length with the exception of the Paramount. But
Exactly.
it's awesome that we have an old theater, another old theater on our campus. Another thing, I know she's leaving this year and it's very sad, but one thing she wants to leave us with, I've heard, some of the students have told me they talked to President Liebergott, and she wants an Emerson app for the iPhone or the iPad.
Smartphone.
Yeah, she
Did she talk about any of the features that are going to be on the app?
Well, she just goes through every app on her iPad and says, I want this in the Emerson app. So I'm not sure what's going on, but we are going to have an awesome application very soon.
Well, what a trendy president, huh?
Right?
She also talks about something called her bucket list, which is something that she does for students every year, and she tells them, you know, that it's really important that you join a club, you know, meet a group of new people, and just try to experience Emerson to the best of its ability, which is exactly what I'm doing in January, and I'm going to be going out to LA on the Emerson College campus, pseudo campus. Actually, they broke ground this year, and it's going to be done in 2014, and it's going to be an awesome center in Los Angeles, and President Liebergott had tons to do with it. Beautiful dorm buildings, and it's going to be great. I'm so happy for the students to get to be out there.
I'm a little jealous too because I won't even be able to go, but it's going to be an awesome experience. And
Perfect.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Well, listen, besides the President's Welcome event, there are plenty other important events to attend on campus this week, such as the Getting Involved at Emerson event happening tomorrow from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. on the 11th floor of the Tufte building. Now, Getting Involved is a huge part at Emerson, so make sure you check that out.
Oh yeah. One of the college organizations that you can find out about at the event tomorrow is WECB. I actually had a show on WECB last semester. Y'all. About Texans, y'all.
I was a fan.
You called in. It was great. Our girl, Irina Zovchek, was able to take a look at what this Emerson College radio station is all about.
Have a face for radio, but you might want to check out some of the radio stations here on campus, which is why I am in the basement of the Anson building about to check out WECB. Let's go see what this one's all about.
At WECB, I'm the news director, which means that I am responsible for our 2 weekly newscasts, Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 7, as well as our new website, WECB News, that we're rolling out. We have every kind of show you could possibly imagine at WECB, ranging from, we have a show that's all Disney music to the news show to we had a show going on for about a year which is all Jewish music. You can hear WECB in the campus center in Piano Row, or you can stream us live online 24/7 at wecb.fm. Getting involved with WECB is really easy. For starters, we're going to have a table at the org fair on September 10th. You can come visit us there. You can go to our website, wecb.fm, and shoot us an email if you're interested in getting involved. For instance, if you want to get involved with the news department, you can email us at news@wecb.fm, and all the departments have an email. It really is one of the best ways on campus to get hands-on experience, especially if you want to go into radio.
WECB is a great place to come as an incoming freshman. It's an awesome organization to join and let your voice be heard. I'm Irina Zofchek. See you next time.
Thanks, Irina. Welcome back, everyone. Over the past few days, we've showed you how to make meals such as lemon poppy seed muffins and peanut sauce ramen. Today, we'll be making twice baked potatoes. So excited.
Delicious. I'm so excited. So you know what? Let's get right started.
Yeah, let's go in.
So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need 4 white potatoes.
Yep.
Some nice sized ones, depending on how hungry you are.
Exactly.
You're going to need 2 tablespoons of butter, a 4th cup of sour cream, a 4th cup of milk, some cheese, and it's going to be delicious.
And then at the end, you put some scallions and some chives for the presentation.
I love it.
So delicious.
All right, so we're going to start off by washing these. They're actually already washed for us, but fun fact, if you're going to make something in a microwave, you have to realize that potatoes contain a lot of water. So they don't burst in the microwave. We're actually going to poke holes with a fork all over.
Get them, just let out your aggression. Stress during the day, getting it all,
All right, so once you have a decent amount of holes in the potatoes, you're actually going to put them in a microwave-safe bowl with some boiling water. That's going to obviously heat up in the microwave.
Of course.
And you're going to put it on for 8 to 10 minutes.
This is the big, everything after this is going to go really fast. So after this, you remove the potatoes, you wrap them in aluminum foil, and then you let it sit out on the counter for about 10 minutes to allow cooking process to complete and let the potatoes cool.
Exactly. This is actually perfect. So we're going to wrap them up real tight. Okay, so while you finish that, I'm going to kind of explain what to do next.
Right.
All right, so we are going to mix together the butter and the sour cream in a bowl. It's already nicely pre-cut for us right here. I'll put it in the bowl. Perfect.
Looks great. Okay.
So mix these together. Actually, you want to finish this?
Yeah, I'm the mixing guy. Are you kidding me?
Mixer.
I mean, you're doing it wrong.
Sir
I wasn't going to say anything.
Sir mix a lot.
You,
All right, so we're actually going to put everything together, and you can put in salt and pepper to taste.
You go.
I love salt and pepper. I think they make everything better.
Yeah.
All right, so what you're going to want to do is after the potatoes are completely cooled,
right,
you're actually going to want to take out the center of the potato, the potato.
Potato.
And be careful not to rip the skin because that's going to be the holder for the mixture.
Right.
So what you're going to want to do is take everything out of the center and mix it in the bowl with all these ingredients that we just put together. And also the cheese, so if you want to throw that in there. And this is going to be absolutely delicious.
So
mix it together, whip it up a little bit, place it back in here.
Yeah.
And we have our finished product. You can put on some scallions to taste. I would probably cut up some fresh scallions. These are chives.
Yeah.
Well, scallions or chives work. They have that great oniony flavor that kind of just makes the makes the good flavor come together.
It changes up the color coordination of the whole thing. It looks nice. It looks fun.
Now, Pat, I know what happened yesterday when we tried the food, but I think this is going to be a little bit safer.
There's no spices in here, I think. We'll see if they have any tricks for us.
All right, let's try these microwave potatoes.
Oh.
Okay, they're actually really good. I mean, potatoes, you really can't go wrong with that. As a college student, it's like eating French fries, but fancier.
Exactly. Oh, man. So good.
You can find all these ingredients at Whole Foods on Mass Ave for around $20.
Yeah, let's let somebody else clean this mess up, and then we'll catch up with the new Emerson students, Gabe and Nina, as they meet their OL leaders and attend the Welcome Show event.